let's get started. I got some extra bits here. This is the bag of upgrade stuff, 3D printed. Some files. Oh, I have extra mini bases in here. That's rad. All right, let's look at some instructions here. There's a lot of bits. There's a lot of sprue. I don't know if that's legible. Oh boy, is my autofocus on? Hang on. I gotta turn autofocus off. It's gonna bug me. Better. Cool. Okay, first up. Who we got here? A welcome, Carter. Thank you. Oliver, how are you, man? I'm glad you could make it. I gotta get these little upgrade bits out. That's gotta go into a... I'm gonna lose that for sure. Because I don't know if these are meant to go over top of the build or if they are replacement parts. So when I get to these points, I will have to figure out where they go. Not really sure which is which. I know where those go. I can guess where these go. These I know just staple on. Music is a little bit loud. That'll distract me a little bit. Okay. So we are looking at 92 and 85. 7 and 9. There's 7. Oh gosh, where's 9? 7 and 9. So I need those two. 92 and 86, 89. Boy, they're not making it easy on me, huh? Only got 2 months of school left, and then I can finally pick up Warhammer seriously. I'm very excited about that. Right on, man. What army are you thinking of going for? No wrong answers. I'm not new to Warhammer per se, because I've been a lore guy and I've been doing fan art for a long while, but I have not played the game like at all, really. I played one match and I lost. Been stuck with Magic for years and it's becoming rather monotonous, so I'm looking forward to a change of pace. Yeah, man. I mean, I really appreciate the art of Magic, but good God, what a complicated game. I can't wrap my brain around it. I think I'm just too dumb. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not... I've done Gundams before where I've just snapped off a piece that was essential to the fitting. So I don't want to do that again. Okay, there's 86. Where's 85? Generally, they're not going to split these up too much. But maybe they did. There she is. Contemplating picking up the Custodes. So, Custodes is a really good choice, I would say, because they are a very elite-heavy army, which I'm sure you already know. So, your cost to entry is going to be significantly lower than other armies. Plus, they're cool. I mean, they're cool as hell, let's be honest. Cool paint scheme. Kind of simple paint scheme, too. It's basically just gold and red, so you can really get after them quick. How's that light look? I think that looks bright enough. All right. That's a pretty thick chunk right there. Let's finish this one up first. Welcome. Hello. Tell me about it. Cracking out the Gundam piece is one of the most stressful things I've ever done. I do, I haven't really done a whole lot of Gundams, or Gunpla, whatever you want to call it. I really enjoy them. They're just, you know, time consuming, and they also kind of, you know, you run into that problem of like, where do I put all of these? And like mine are sitting right back there, but I'm not going to have much more room besides that, so. I also feel bad because I've legitimately like never watched Gundam at all. So I kind of feel bad getting all these. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck these guys do. I literally just think they look cool. And that is the extent of why I do it. It's the most monkey brain reason. Yeah, baby. Alright. I'm actually going to be that guy and throw a fresh blade on. And got some of my hair in there. I'm just looking for mold lines and these little cut marks. Which frankly don't really bother me all that much, I gotta be honest. Honestly, I've never watched any Gundam content ever. I'm on the same boat as you. Yeah, they're just cool. Like, I know the difference between, like, I know the Zaku are, like, the quote, I don't want to say bad guys, but antagonists. And I know that their mobile suits are the coolest ones, in my opinion. That's probably shaking like crazy. Let me take my... If you give me a minute, I'll grab my army as it stands right now. I'll do a little show and tell. I don't know who or how many people are going to show up. I know this isn't really my normal gig, but I thought it would be fun. I think whatever you do, as long as you're passionate about it, someone will like it. And it makes me feel just a little bit better about, you know, not actively making like artwork. Right off the bat, I see something got snipped off that shouldn't have, but we're gluing it all together, so looks like this is a little piece here was supposed to stick around and it did not. Oops. It'll be okay. I could probably. Can I find it? No, I don't think I can. Oh well. Wah wah. What are your opinions on the Cavill Warhammer show and Amazon? So I think the fact that he left the Witcher show, which is like a holy grail dream project for him, shows that he really is not messing around about things staying accurate and being canon. So I have hopes. I have hopes that he wouldn't just be like, I can't work on this Witcher show, they're not being lore accurate, and then turn around and let them bastardize 40K. So because he walked away from something that was so much of a dream project for him and so lucrative, gives me faith that he knows he will have enough creative control to kind of like make it the way it needs to be done. I don't really know what I don't know, like, I don't want to say what could they do to mess it up, because of course you can do things to mess it up, and they've been messing things up in like incredible and spectacular ways for years now. But I don't know what you would, like, how could you misunderstand 40K so poorly to mess it up? Like, I feel like it's very complicated in the lore and the actual, like, who's who. There's so much stuff to it. It's complicated, but thematically, like, it's pretty simple. And I think to make an interesting 40K show shouldn't be too bad. Amazon's always, like, I shouldn't say always. Very recently, Amazon's become, like, a pretty, you know, big mark of shame, but Johan, hello, welcome. Welcome. I feel like my glue went bad or something. What the fuck am I listening to? This is Chemist? Damn. Shit kind of sucks. I think you easily mess up 40K. Well, thinking of like Henry Cavill himself, like, he has enough understanding of things. Like, I agree. I think it would be very easy to do something like mess up the heraldry or you know, put people in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, that stuff, very easy to mess up. You could be like, Rogel Dorn was not there. We know exactly where he was. But if you even, like, understand 40K a little bit, like, I think you know what makes it tick. And I think you know what is, like, fun about it and what's not. Granted, there are things people like about 40K and dislike. So maybe, like, the stuff they focus in on won't be your cup of tea. What the fuck am I looking at here? Put this here. Okay. Interesting. And that just sits there. Oh, God, fat fingers. Okay. I can fuck with that. Call me crazy, but that setting was made for the tabletop. Everyone hates each other and they fight. Not a fun TV show for most people. That... Oh, I missed a message. I'm sorry. I feel like Amazon will want to adapt some sort of the books. That's their specialty. Yeah, and I mean, I think people have been speculating about the Eisenhorn series for a long while, which I just, not too long ago, finished reading. It's a really great series. I would recommend it. I won't spoil anything here about it, but it's a very good series. It would fit. It has the right structure. I feel like as they were written, gosh, it's not Guy Haley, Dan Abnett. I feel like Dan Abnett was maybe thinking like this could be a TV show because it is structured in a way, like they have their cold open on an action type scene, and then you kind of like use that to flow into the main plot proper. It all works in that way. What the fuck am I? Okay, so we have this. Flip it around. And then what? Stuff this shit in here? I guess. That's where it fits. So yeah, everyone hates each other and they kill each other. While I will say that there's been like a lot of development on like Gilliman coming back with the Eldar aiding and everything. Like there are definitely alliances and everything. The Blood Angels working with the Necrons on Baal and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean it's gonna have to be very character focused, and of course it's gonna be human centric, and it's probably going to be regular human, not Astartes, and I'm fine with all of that. Have you read the Night Lords Omnibus? No, I have read the 30K book of Conrad Kerr's The Night Haunter, and that is it. That is all. I'm on some Dark Angels short stories right now. Okay, I need 4 and 2, which I think we're on this sprue. Yes, they're there. There they are. Be free. Be free. Oh, won't lean into the grimdark enough? Maybe, but again, like it's I really feel like because Henry Cavill, like for the specific express reason of like having a hard time working with people who didn't respect the source material, I feel like he wouldn't just willingly walk into a project where that exact thing is going to happen again. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'm saying if he's principled enough to walk away from a dream job like that, then I do have some hope. And I feel like he gets it. I haven't heard him talk too extensively about like lore. It seems like he's very, very into the tabletop. So I hear him talk about that more. But I think he gets it. Probably won't be as violent as we want it to be. Which sucks, but... the Orc War boss is right behind me, isn't he? I could accept one terrible Marvel tier joke of like, you guys are going to want to see this, but it has to be like almost ludicrously out of place. Like I'm talking like the Eye of Terror opens up over Cadia and someone says, you guys are going to want to see this. Like that is so stupid it wraps around to being funny again. To me. Gosh dang, that looks so damn ugly. It's alright. That's like the undercarriage. I don't care about that. Okay, what do we have now? A backpack. That's piece number 5. I think I saw that over here. Is that what it says? 5. 5. 5, yes. It all comes down to money. I don't think Amazon is thinking small with anything they make. They're going to make it as accessible as possible. I will say though, like we can have like a pretty easy checklist of like the annoying things that companies do to try to make things like accessible and pandery. And somewhat thankfully, a lot of those things are like I guess they're already present enough in 40K where it doesn't feel like a bastardization, right? Like if they want to do their now stereotypical like strong female lead, it's like that's, you know, that's not out of place in 40K. So it's not gonna feel as shitty as them like making Galadriel the warrior queen. The things that make 40K special don't click with the average American viewer. Yeah, I would be inclined to agree with that. Quite a lot. I can't wait for people to relentlessly compare it to Star Wars. I can't wait for people to absent-mindedly try to do power scaling matchups versus Star Wars. There's going to be a lot of fun to be had with that, I think. You just know it's going to be some lazy ass allegory about fascisms. Yeah, that's the thing that I think is going to be like difficult for them, because I don't know how you're going to do this show and not have it be Imperium and human centric, which, you know, I'm a pretty diehard Imperium guy. But like I do know they're going to want to push their commentary in there as if like it's so weird how there's like a crowd of people who are like 40K, you guys don't get the satire anymore, and it's like, yeah, like, yeah, we do, but like we're still allowed to like the Imperium, even if they're like, you know, hilariously like bad in a lot of the things they do. Like, you are still allowed to, and I would probably argue supposed to like the Imperium. I have 69 subscribers. Nice. That'll be a sad day when I have to swallow that bitter pill of getting more followers. Sorry, I'm going to angle my camera just a little bit because I am working a little bit closer to my body here, and I feel like I'm out of shot a lot. Go for now. Have a great day. Good luck. Thank you very much, friend. Glad you could stop by. Good luck with the rest of your school. And, you know, keep in touch about getting your custodies. Find someone with a 3D printer to help you out. That'll pretty much eliminate your cost to entry. I was lucky enough to have that, so look into it. It is worth it. 70? All right. Well, thank you, Mike. Thanks for breaking my streak of having the sex number for all 5 minutes that I had it. All right, we're looking for 1 and 6. I swear. Yeah, they're right here. There we go. That's what we need. Yes. Yes, Johan is my 3D model plug, and you should see in the description, if you want to, he does have an Etsy shop. Shameless plug for my friend, but it is in there. And as far as I'm concerned, all those extra links down there can stay there, and if you have one, you want me to put it down, as long as you're not doing something illegal that you want me to promote, I'll promote it. Why not? We're all friends. I'm glad that the Dreadnought also gets to have a little backpack. Yay! Cool. Looks good. Damn, trimming these cut marks is kind of difficile. How many we got in here? 3? Right on. I'm good with that. We are just chilling. I don't know if anyone else in here is working on anything. All right, let's see how this is going to fit together. Just like so. Okay, so we'll need some glue in here. Gus, do you have any dreadnoughts? I guess you probably got like mecha knobs. I don't know if that's the dreadnought. Or I guess they have def dreads, but I don't know if that's technically supposed to be like the orc dreadnought or what. Oh, nice fumes. Yes, sir. Got Orc Death Dread. It's the Orc version of a Dreadnought. It has an Orc fused into it. Hell yeah. Cool. Well, there's our first. It's our first piece. I believe this is the back portion, the backpack. Okay, so now we need piece 90 and 99, and it's telling me not to glue it. Piece 90 is this bad boy, but I don't see 99. Let's just chomp out that bad boy. All right, 99, where are you? I don't think it's on this one. Are you here? 91. This looks like foot stuff. How about here? These are mostly guns and bits, I think. Yeah. Okay, where'd you go? It looks like... I don't know. '97, '98. Ah, there it is. Right in front of me nose. We love foot stuff? No, we do not. That's scary. I don't want to do it. Yeah, baby. Oh, come on. That's a thick one. I don't know if I can get it. It might be too thick. Here we go. Yes, sir. Ooh. Ooh, so pretty, so smooth. You love to see it. Bye-bye. And this one's going to pop off too. Maybe not. Expended all of my energy on that last. God damn! Get the fuck off of here, bro. Bye-bye. Gus, if you're still watching and you're in here, you can throw this link in the Warhammer Boys group. Maybe a couple of those guys might want to pop in, or they won't. It's just no big deal either way. But they seem to enjoy talking about Warhammer. All right, so I need these 2 dots to interesting. How is this supposed to go? Does it slide in like that? I think it do. Do it. 2 streams in a row. Yeah, I know. Astonishing frequency. I'm glad you made it. We got to double check, Poser, if we can actually crossplay between, Game Pass and Xbox, like Game Pass, PC Game Pass, because my buddy Gus was saying it might not be possible, so we will have to check. Okay, so that's in there. All right, I need piece number 89. Talk more about Warhammer. I don't know what to say about Warhammer. Piece 89. Be free. Yep. We can do this with the knife. If grouping in Chivalry doesn't work, just Discord calling how sick our Messer kills are. Oh man, I love the Messer. Love the Messer. I love the Danax. I do like the Halberd, but you have to play as the Foot Soldier, which is just objectively like less fun to play than a Knight or a Vanguard. Now if we had the little poor fucking infantry squad, that would be fun. Just a bunch of halberders. Yikes, that got a... Ow, ooh, that hurt. It was bound to happen. Is that exposure? Is that like too bright? It looks kind of bright to me. I also tried to get the... I hope the stream is actually able to like show up in 1080. Because I tried to go and adjust it, but once I start the stream, I want to get going. So I didn't really look. Looks great. All right, awesome. I'm glad. Would hate to buy like an expensive webcam and then have myself get capped out at 720. Especially because it looks awesome on my screen. I can apply 1440p. Perfect. Perfect. I have pretty good internet here, so at least on my end, that streaming should be looking good. Looks good to me. And what do we do? Just pop that on there. Appears to be the case. Gus, you could probably answer this. Is this model glue, is this even glue, or is this just melting the plastic a little bit and letting it fuse up? Yep. Okay. What's next? Piece number 91. Now that I do know. Right here. Let me see the label. Mr. Cement, adhesive for plastic styrene surfaces. Propanone, butanone, acetic acid. It says it's a solvent. High adhesive power. Resin-free cement. Maybe it's not. It feels like it's melting it a little bit. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna shamelessly. Oh, you put it in there. I didn't see a notification. What is... Okay, the sprue goes in here. That was confusing. I wasn't sure where I will cut it here to make it easier on myself. Sounds like super glue to me. It stanks just a little bit different, that's all. What a nice sound. Oh, okay, fair enough about the plastic glue. Yep. Oh, let's see. What's this photo? Ooh, poser, that looks very nice. Fine looking armament you got there, sir. When you say new toy you got, did you get the whole rifle today, or was there something specific on it that you just added to? Either way, looks dope as hell. I wish I had one. I wish it wasn't a felony to have one in this godforsaken fucking state. Gus, what's it called? That TikTok of the guy where he's like, a devious little creature up to no good. Would you type that out for me? Because I can't remember the exact way to say it. And I want to put on the Space Marine filter and say it, because I feel like that's perfect. New 300 Blackout Upper. Shit's about to be Hollywood quiet up in here. Hell yeah. I can't say I've fired a whole lot of rifles, but 300 Blackout has always just seemed like, just the name alone is cool enough for me to want it off of Rule of Cool, which is usually how I operate on everything. It's mostly just, is it cool? I don't think I need to sand this inside very much. I hear someone knocking at the door. I can't tell if it's the wind blowing it or if it's one of the cats. They're getting along quite a lot better, which makes me very happy. So I was quite distraught with how they were not getting along. Rule of Cool is very expensive. Or it would be if I literally even had the option to do something cool. Congrats on 70 subs. Yeah, I don't know what... I mean, I know there's a lot of like big YouTubers. I don't know at what point you start being considered like successful, but I feel successful. Oh, good, he posted it. Good, now I don't have mold lines, I have scratches all over. Oops. Okay, so I should be able... Can I remote from here? No, I cannot. Got sprue all over me. Where is my voice mod? Where's voice mod? There you are.
I've got the little copy pasta there. A devious little creature getting up to what is it? A devious little creature getting into mischief. This is no good. Ugh. The creature is demonic in nature. No good. Very icky. There we go. How fun is that?
We love it. Get a new upper and immediately drop a screwdriver, putting a gash in the finish. Battle worn. It's aged now. Usually custom skins like that cost you extra, you know. You ought to be thankful. Okay. This... I missed a step, first of all. Okay, I guess I didn't miss a step. More so they just didn't tell me to do it. So this, I suppose, goes here. What are you doing to me here? Does that even fit? This does not seem like it fits like this. that feels pretty locked in. Ah, okay, I see it. There's little tabs. Okay. Oh, come on, you bastard. There you go. That's where you need to be. And then this piece, 91, should just slot right in tightly to here. So it would seam. Yeah, that seems about right. What are we actually assembling? We are assembling this, the Primaris Redemptor Dreadnought. So right now we're working on this front bit here. So if you're not super into 40k lore or into it at all, what a dreadnought is, essentially, or literally, is a war suit that holds the mostly dead but somewhat alive body of a fallen space marine. So when a particularly cool or epic space marine gets too damaged to really, functionally continue their service, but they're not dead, if they have some dreadnought, I don't know if you would I think it's technically called like tactical invictor armor or warsuit. It's more like a mech, but they're essentially used to pilot and power these, war mechs. Very cool, very like OG grimdark type stuff. It's like, and what's their cool catchphrase that they had from like the Dawn of War games is, they would say, "Even in death, I still serve." Very, very rad. This one I'm gonna build with. I'm definitely going with the plasma cannon, and then I don't know what I'll get for extras on top of that, but this is a Dark Angels one. Dark Angels are all about plasma, so we gotta use the plasma. There we go. Snug as a bug. So a vegetable powered mech. Yeah, exactly. In the community, the dreadnoughts, like, because everything gets memeified and like cutesied, so they're seen as like the grandpas, like grumpy grandpas and I mean they literally do just wake them up for battle and that's about it. But yeah, they have a reputation now of being like the grumpy grandpas of 40k. Piece number 97 is what we're on the hunt for now. There she is. And we're also looking for 74 and 75. Are you on here? Maybe. I don't think so. What the fuck are these parts? And there they are. What color scheme are you thinking to paint? So my guys are primarily green. I was thinking of that, but I've really been liking these people doing this aged bronze and copper stuff with that like green oxidized verdigris shit on it. And since dreadnoughts are typically very, very old, I was thinking maybe that'd be cool thematically to do like a lot of like old brass and bronze instead of gold. This is probably a perfect time to grab my other models and give them a little show and tell. So I'll grab some of them. I call them the Emerald Griffins. Oh gosh. So this guy's got a power sword, but green, white fabric. I gotta refresh my chat, I'm sorry. Sorry. Looking forward to the eventual couples art crochet stream, big man sweating over a piece of paper. I don't sweat that much. I think I'm chill about it. This guy has got a better cape. So I sculpted these capes myself. But yeah, green, gold, and white. That's more or less the color scheme. Here's my my chaplain. Badass as fuck. Love this dude. You can look at this is the base for the dreadnought, and that is a marine on the base. So this guy's gonna be big. And this guy here. But I also have this color scheme, and it's kind of like a blackish purple with red robes. I think I'm gonna keep this scheme. I think I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna get some war horses. And that'll be my Raven Wing, which is my fast attacks. I think I might do them black and green with the robes. Because they are technically in-game known as the Black Knights. So I feel like I have to keep them that way. And I think that's cool. Capes were just cloth and sprayable Mod Podge. Nope, the capes were sculpted with green stuff, which is an epoxy. I have a little bit over on the table there. It's just a two-part epoxy. It's nothing really extravagant. But you just mix this yellow and green and you get, or sorry, yellow and blue and you get green, and then you can sculpt it and get some Vaseline on there. So I just kind of made these sheets and then bunched them up. It really was not too difficult. Mail file. But yeah, people do capes sometimes, or fabric, by soaking little bits of cloth in super glue to get them to go stiff. That's one way I've seen people do capes and flags and banners, if you want them up and like waving in the wind, not just kind of like laying flat. I think using real cloth and miniature, you run into a little bit of the problem of miniature scale cloth is not the same as like real world scale cloth because the fibers that are weaving it together don't get scaled up or down. It's always really the same. So it's kind of the same thing with like water. Like if you watch old movies with like water on miniatures, it's like a little, whoa, that's not right because like big water looks way different than like small water pretending to be big, if that makes sense. It's the same thing for cloth. So it does end up looking kind of weird sometimes. Okay, so this looks like a little, yeah, that's a little hat. A little hat for this feller. A dubious little creature praying for his brother's downfall. I feel like gray cats are always so nice. I can't imagine him praying for anyone's downfall. Damn. That ain't gonna stick. I didn't put enough on. I don't think Carter's still here, but Carter has a really nice looking gray cat. Always seems very sweet in his stories. Damn it. Get on there, you bastard. Can I? I'm gonna cut myself. I know it, I know it, I know it. Oh, thank God. Cutting myself would have been so cringe just now. Easy. Simple as. I can't wait to get my Raven wing in. Have like a full actual list. Be able to fight for real. Round 2 against the orcs. And these allegedly do not get glued on either. I don't know how they're supposed to not get glued on, but that's what it say. Do they snap in? Five viewers. Look at me go. Okay, maybe those will just have to wait for a second. I need piece 93 and 86. Certainly you could have picked closer numbers than that. But they're right here. That's what we're looking for. So at least I could find them this time. You should do a Space Marine voiceover of one of Millie's reels. If she can find a use for it, I'll be happy to. I know that she found a crochet pattern for Space Marines. Okay, Okay, this one is 86. 86 goes on the left, right. And I need 97 as well. It's upside down. Oh. 56. Probably not on this one. God, why do they... I know why they split it up. I know they're just saving space. But, like, damn. Where the fuck is this thing? 98. If she crochets a space marine and then a cute bunny, you can do the dubious creature voice. Smart idea. You hearing this? Are you reading this, lady? A devious little creature, up to no good. Are you open to me setting a plush on fire with a flamer? Oh, 98, there it is. I feel like even if it was for a bit, and even if it was unintentional, I would feel upset, like physically upset burning something that you made. I don't think I could actually do it. You'd have to do it. No, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. It would upset me. The sword comes on the radio. This is what I've been waiting for, baby. Maybe a scrap. A dubious look. Hang on. Let me put the voice on.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna use an even better word. Damn. A duplicitous little heretic has pinned me, brother. I request the Emperor's holy judgment on this fuzzy bunny. Pippin doesn't really play with toys like that. He's a lazy player. In fact, I should go get them and check on them real quick. Make sure they're doing well, leaving each other well alone, and being kind. I'm gonna turn this off now. God damn, my legs hurt.
My legs hurt from leg day. It's official. You should be a Space Marine VTuber. I should, when I'm gainfully unemployed, I should make a helmet and use it for bits. Okay. I don't know if it matters what order I do this in. But this is going to sit on here. Yes, sir. My legs usually hurt from leg day. This one definitely wasn't even like the most intense. I did want to do some RDLs with Alex, but man, I hurt my shoulder. I really don't want to like be dangling weight off of it when it's kind of unsure of how much damage I've done. Do a talk show like Space Ghost, but all 40K. I have here today, Trazyn the Infinite. That's on my list of books to read, is Trazyn's Infinite and the Divine. I hear that is a very, very good 40K novel. So I think when I scam Audible by requesting a refund on what I'm reading right now and getting my credits back, I'll go for that one. Don't tell anyone you can do that, but you can scam Audible, and you should. It's not even scamming. You just use their return policy. Goddamn. Melt Your Mind by Mutoid Man comes on my like radio selections on Spotify so much, and I always say I'm like, skip this song. Because I'm sick of hearing it, but tonight, I don't mind it. Yeah, it's fine. I have one chromatic song I like, and Spotify always pushes the top when I shuffle songs. I swear, they have like shadow deals with some artists to just like push them into your feed. Like the most peripheral music interest you have is like front and center all the time. And I'm like, didn't you put me in 0.01% of the sword, and like you play them way less than you throw like Corrosion of Conformity, who I have like 2 liked songs of. Get out of here. Me personally, I'm sick of that horse piss. I gotta ask, because you're not from around here, poser. How bad is the New York accent? Like, obviously, it's not like a movie New York accent, because I'm not a city rat, but I gotta know, because I've heard very conflicting things on upstater accents, and I'm just very curious. Corrosion sucks live. They get too drunk. That sucks, because I do like Corrosion. I do. But yeah, that sucks. It's never like nice to hear that a band that's like pretty good actually sucks live. You don't hear any accent? Oh man. You hear that, guys? I made it. I don't have to be identified as a New Yorker. Hallelujah. You sound like preset white guy number 3. I'll take it. I'll take it. No shame in that. I look like preset number white guy number 3 as well. I have always thought I look like a default on a video game character creator. Let's see what Emily's sending. Why are you sending me pictures of your apartment? I'm confused. How's your Sopranos accent? I don't know. I don't think I have a good like Jersey accent. I also haven't seen The Sopranos, much to Gus's chagrin, but I haven't seen it. I think when that came on TV, my parents were like, "You can't watch this show. It's too full of swears and violence." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll go back to watching Inglourious Bastards on my iPod for the 30th time." I love whenever I'm like, "Oh, this movie," and she's like, "You've seen that movie?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "When?" And I'm like, "When I was a kid," and she's like, "I let you watch that?" And I'm like, "No, come on." Like, I snuck off and did it on my own, and she's like, "I can't believe you did that." What do you mean you can't believe I did that? Are you cracked out, lady? She's a disobedient little bitch. Let me tell you one thing about New Jersey, though. Having recently driven through it, the place fucking stinks actively, and I lost my sense of smell to that thing that I think you still can't say. That place reeks. No road signs required. You smell the damn place. New Jerseyan. You gotta understand. Upstate New Yorkers do not identify as New Yorkers. Upstate New Yorkers hate the city. Each and every one of us. And I'm going to say no true Scotsman. If you're an upstater and you don't hate the city, then you're not an upstater. I don't care. It stinks because of all the gas station Russians. I think it was New Jersey. Correct me if I'm wrong, Emily. But we weren't allowed to pump our own gas. And they have gas station attendants, which sucks because I hate people pumping gas for me. I don't like it. They do it on the reservation here, and I don't like it there. But they have cheap gas, and you got to tip them, which sucks. All around, thumbs down. Washington is worse. Washington is the worst state in the entire union. But New Jersey, I put it up there. I would never want to actively be there. And it's also funny because, admittedly, New Jersey Jersey Shore trash TV, but like I liked it. Watched it when I was a kid. What can I say? It's so funny thinking back, like all the time that they're doing all this stuff in New Jersey. It just smells like a toilet. Like, just go back and watch a clip of Jersey Shore and think like, wow, like this place smells horrific, and they all smell this horrific Jersey smell. And I say that's pure comedy. Where are these pieces supposed to go? Let me get the box here. Because I have these really cool 3D printed pieces that I thanks for. The gas station tip negates the cheap gas. Yeah, basically. So these wings go on the back. I know that. This tabard will go here. I think this is supposed to go up here. These have got to be shoulder pads. And these, I think, are extras that go over top, so I don't need to replace it. So maybe, I think it's just the shoulder pads that I need to replace something with. Yeah, gas station tipping. That's not a New York thing. That was a Jersey thing. This is what we got so far. A little chassis with a piece that I broke off. Oops. Let's try that again. What stroke of legislative genius made it illegal to pump gas in New Jersey? The only law that tops that is it's legal not to drink milk in Utah. So legitimately, and I'm not kidding, like I know it sounds like a joke because we were just talking about Sopranos, but like that has to be like a mob law thing. That has to be like it's like, we own the gas stations. Make them tip us. Make them get a little tip. We got to pump the gas here. We got to keep people employed. Like, it has to be. that has to be mob shit. Like, I don't know if I can accept any other answer other than it's mob fuckery. All those pieces are designed to go over the model. All right, that's cool. That is actually really good to know because I've been worrying about it, that I'm gonna have to like rip a piece off. So thank you. So these are the armholes clearly, and this is going to be where the pelvic gimbal will go. All right, time to put some armor plating on. So we're looking for 95, 88, 94, 95, 87, 88. And 87, 88 here. What am I listening to right now? Dude, Sexecutioner by Atomic Bitchwax. Great song. Highly recommend. That was 88, so 88 goes on the top. Going AFK. All right. Have fun farting and pooping. See, she ain't gonna like that when I say it about her. But where will my justice be for last night when I was called a farter on stream? Nowhere. There's no justice. Not for me. Not anymore. Managed to gaslight Kimberly into Modern Family, and now she's hooked. I love that show. So I actually have not really watched Modern Family. That's not the one. No, that's Parks and Rec that has Ron Swanson. I haven't had cable for a very long time. I'm not much of a TV watcher. As much as I love, video, media, and storytelling, I'm just a little too mentally fried to sit still for TV. Which feels like a personal failing, but tell you what show I got roped into watching way too much of, and that's How I Met Your Mother. Oh my god. What a shit ass poop butt show that is. Oh my god. Bazinga. See, I don't like Big Bang Theory, but I can at least give it credit for it sometimes talks about things that I like. How I Met Your Mother was just nothing but like just all like just full of wretched people, but not like funny wretched people like Sunny in Philadelphia. Like just you know what? I'm going to say it. I know it's the popular thing to be like, Friends is so bad. I don't think Friends is good, but I think it's much more inoffensive than How I Met Your Mother is. You want a good sitcom? You go watch Scrubs. And that's the end of the fucking story. Scrubs is one of the best TV shows that ever got put on television. And my God, if I bought that DVD box set like I should have, I'd watch it still. That's how you write a semi-pathetic, love-struck goober correctly and make him likable. And it's so funny that I grew up to like absolutely detest like doctors when that's one of my favorite shows and still is. But that's all personal grudges. Don't you worry your mind about that. I think my camera's drifting down a little bit. Best formulaic sitcom has got to be Everyone Loves Raymond. Best TV dad of all time. I've seen a little bit of Everybody Loves Raymond. I think I watched more Home Improvement with Tim Allen and, oh my God, George Lopez show. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I might have to give it to that. I really might. And it's pure nostalgia, but like Will Smith was like my cool older brother that showed up at 5 a.m. when I was asleep and fell asleep watching TV. That's why, you know, I'm really not about like the modern culture, like celebrity worship, but man, it hurts to see Will Smith like kind of bedraggled the way he has been, because I just grew up watching him all the time. So it sucks. It sucks to see. Seinfeld, I like the bits I see from Seinfeld, but I have not personally watched it very much, so. Which way does this go? Uh-oh, I hear someone getting up to mischief over there. I might have to go do a little wellness check on the cats in a sec. Will Smith was trying too hard to maintain the illusion of a happy Hollywood family, but goddamn is his wife a bitch. Yeah, I wish he could like see his his worth and like get out of there. I tend towards wanting to be like compassionate to people because I don't think he means wrong. I can't like hate him for being dumb or making bad choices when it comes to love. But man, because he needs to get out of there. Yeah, that interview is like despicable and very, very difficult to watch. I couldn't even finish it. I'm barely even talking about the Chris Rock thing. That is like, that's so stupid. I couldn't give a shit about that. Yeah, he just cried and took it. It's not even like she's like, it's not even like she's like where the money comes from or anything. Like he could bail, and it wouldn't he wouldn't have to be like, well, what is she gonna do? She'll be fine. You'll be fine. My God, man, just get out. Poor Will Smith. Let's all go rescue Will Smith. Save him from his bitch wife. some semblance of justice in Hollywood. Yeah, I think it's crazy how it seems like that should have been so open and shut, and yet it still dragged and dragged and dragged on. It's like, you guys are really looking for any reason to, like, not let this man have the win that he deserves, aren't you? Again, despicable. Emily's the one who followed that one closely. I kind of tuned that one out. Can our housewarming party be the start of a D&D campaign? I mean, yeah, sure. Sounds like a lot of work for me, but okay. I'm fine with that. It'd be fun. Although, I'm going to be honest, it would probably be easier to run something like that over Discord or something. The clock app forced the Hollywood drama. I mean, well, that's why you should get rid of it. I briefly re-downloaded it because Avery Mag was getting into like fights on there because some people were basically, not her directly, but people were getting after this artist because he wasn't drawing enough like black people and he wasn't drawing them right, and I can't think of a more ridiculous thing. As if you have any right to tell people what they can and can't draw or what they should and shouldn't draw. Go get fucked right out of here. Can I play? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll run it. I've already got a demi setting. Ugh. Didn't Johnny refuse to return as Jack Sparrow? I don't know. That is a question for Millie. Yep. You read my mind. Here's the little sarcophagus lid. I'm going to glue this on. I'm going to go and do a little checkup on the cats. This thing is going to break. I know it. If you want to join in, it's a lot of fun, and if you've never played, it's not as geeky as you're probably thinking. It's worse. Oh gosh. Oh, I should get my Yes, I gladly welcome you with open arms. No, don't watch Critical Role. Don't bother. Listen. I know you, and I know that if you watch Critical Role, you'll be turned off from D&D forever. Don't watch it. Okay. I'm going to let that set for a second. I'm going to do a cat wellness check here and get my phone charger. Place your bets on what cat I'm going to bring back with me. We'll see who's right. kind of stink. Hello. Oh, sweet little baby man. What a nice fella. You want me to open the window? You can stick around in here for a little bit. Okay. There you go. There we go. Now we charging. Yeah, there is a Star Wars tabletop RPG as well. Ah, fuck. I think I have to pick an option here for weapons. I don't know what's what. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's not telling me what's what. So I have 1 or I have 7. 1 is 18 inches, 7 is 24 inches, d6, 2 damage, toughness, or strength 4, 1 damage. Okay, so 7 storm bolters and 1 is missile pods, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, I'm going plasma. No, I'm talking about the little missile pods here. It's either missile pods or I'm assuming storm bolter and missile pods. I guess objectively I could just say I'm running whatever. I kind of think the missile pods look badass. So I'm going to go with the missile pods. Are your audio calling me? Hold on. Oh, report a problem. Maybe that was a mistake. If it's anything like KOTOR, I guess, I mean, it could be, right? You could run it in whatever area you wanted to. Maybe that would be good stream activities. My annual or biannual? No. Semi-annual? Every couple of years I like to go through KOTOR and just bust the balls off of it. Maybe that'll be good stream activity. Resident Evil 4, Dead Space, Dark Tide. Yeah, he's just chilling in the window. I ran a KOTOR game. It saddens me so much that they had something so cool like Bastila's battle meditation and they're like, we're never going to bring this up again. Like, what a cool idea. That also like falls very in line with the Jedi, I think at least. Empower those around you, not just yourself. That feels very Jedi for me. Man, BioWare, you were so good, guys. Are they doing anything right now? Like, do they have a new Dragon Age or something coming out? What happened? What happened to BioWare? Hey. Be careful where you go. Don't cause a ruckus. Poll for everyone. Be video games tabletop. For high DPS weapons or slow heavy hitters. I'm pretty much always for the slow heavy hitters. Especially, you know, like my Souls games. I like my slow weapons. And I'm going to be honest, I don't want to brag or anything, but I think you take a game like Elden Ring or Dark Souls or Monster Hunter or something, like I think the timing and positioning required with like slow heavy weapons is much more demanding than faster ones, and therefore I think they are more high skill weapons for the most part. Obviously, using like a crappy dagger versus like the greatsword in Dark Souls, like yeah, like the greatsword is objectively just way better, and will make the game a lot easier. KOTOR remake will never happen. Why? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Emily, the biggest Dragon Age fan I know, I still cannot convince her to play Dragon Age Origins or Dragon Age 2. I'm like, these games are so good. I won't bully her about it. It's an old, over and done conversation, but it still strikes me as funny. Tickles me funny bone, it does. There we go. Missile Pods Online. Now what do we got? 3 and 8. It's so ugly. No, it's not. You are spoiled. That's the problem. It is not an ugly game. I thought it was about the story. And your character doesn't talk. So, the other characters talk, and they do a good job at it. I've, like, offered to buy it so many times. Should just buy it for myself. I find it crazy that KOTOR is like a hard game to remake or adapt. Not to slight BioWare or anything, but like if the groundwork is already there, the game systems themselves cannot be that hard to tackle. Like it is literally D20 dice rolls for everything. Just convert over the fucking statistics. Unless they're like actually like overhauling it, like would they be getting rid of the D20 combat? Like would they be doing like modern game combat? I don't know if I would even want that. I guess I would. I guess I would be okay with it if I had the option to also do the old school way. I guess that's my ideal world. R.I.P. that game. R.I.P. 1313. But you know what? Hey, Jedi, whatever, Jedi Survivor, Fallen Order 2. I thought Fallen Order was rad as hell, and I had fun with it. Probably could have done with a little bit more meat to it. I think that was the idea of having like modern combat. I can understand that, but man, I feel like you are losing. I don't know. I felt like the gameplay and the combat was pretty like, I don't know, pretty crucial to the game's identity, in my opinion. Okay, we need 80 and 81. I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon too. It's almost bedtime. Surprisingly, I did not expect this to take so long. I really didn't know what was going to be in this box. I didn't realize there was so much in here. Yeah. I did know about that for RE2. Well, there's 80. And RE3, and you can move in RE4 now. I'm not too worried about the laser not being present on your gun, because I know that people will like mod that in day one, because they're gonna be like, well, fuck this, I want my laser just like I want the laser. But how could they not put that in? How do they not know that's like everyone's favorite part? I just want a damn sight on my weapon. What you doing over there, bud? Just staring at me. I thoroughly enjoyed the RE2 remake, though. I gotta say, that was some primetime stuff. Hey, don't climb that. Or do whatever. Don't listen to me. Yes, the laser was shockingly immersive, and it's like it's critical. But again, it's going to get modded in day one if it's not present. I'm not worried about it. I will literally just download the mod. I'm excited to actually like fully play through it on my own for the first time, not like piecemeal at a friend's house like when I was a kid. It'd be very special for me to finally do that. And I bought a copy of it on Steam. And it like doesn't work. Like the old RE games, you can buy them on Steam and they just don't work. Which is ridiculous, but whatever. That's life for you, I guess. There's only one person in chat here who listens to the sword. What's your favorite sword album? I think I finally made my ultimate decision in that it is Warp Riders. It's just perfect. Yeah. No, it legit does not work though. And I don't know why, because I bought RE4 and RE5 and they just don't work. And it's like, I can't believe the Steam store will literally just let you buy them on Steam and then pop up with a message be like, you're missing something. It doesn't work. What? Warp Rider is extremely solid. I would say the only competition it really has for number one spot is Apocryphon, and I just think that the selection that you get out of Warp Riders is just slightly better. Age of Winters. I mean, of course, like you have to understand. I adore every album. Even not Twilight Sunrise. Use Future. I have found things to love about it. I really have. But man, Warp Riders just hits me every fucking time. Where'd he go? Some sirens going by. Someone check the Plattsburgh Street Team Facebook. What are those sirens about? What is it with old people posting on Facebook asking, what's going on? What are the sirens going on for? I don't know, man. Like, is it your business? Like, we're in a city. Age of Winters just hits. It does. I'm not saying I don't like Age of Winters. You gotta understand. Please listen to me. Yeah. Ooh, damn. Ooh, that goes hard. I've thought about this a lot. I would rank, I think Warp Riders is my number one. you go. You can go. Oh, it's Pippin. Pippin wants in. You go. You go. Bye-bye. I think Age of Winters opens up with Celestial Crown. I don't know. I think that I think Gods of the Earth opening with the Sundering is a stronger opening in my opinion. And the live version of the Sundering is absolutely hands down one of the best like tracks they've ever put out. I fucking love that shit so goddamn much. So much cat hair on here now. So I can pick from 83 or 84. One of them opens and one of them does not. But I feel like this is meant to... Yes. Yes. Best album artwork, 100%. That's not even up for discussion. Unearthing the Orb. I love the like the 3-part structure they have for Warp Riders with that like the 3 Archeron Chronomancer ones. So I'm feeling like this is supposed to go somewhere like this. Yes, that fits on right there. High on Fire. Let's see. If you haven't listened to Steps on the Ziggurat, you got to change that immediately. Let me put it on right now. I'm mildly familiar with High on Fire, but mostly I don't think that album. Let me. Sorry, I know this is awkward to look at. High on Fire. Ziggurat. I'm just gonna. Ooh, nice 9-minute track. Hell yeah. Okay. So this is the first of our custom pieces that are going to get fitted in. And you can see that it's going to have that little visor peeking out. So the little Dreddy inside can see. And I don't suppose... $83. I'm just going to pop this out real quick and see. So if you wanted to have one that could open, so you could set it in there. And no, that does not sit over top. Cool, I get to add in my first custom bit. How exciting. And for this we need the super glue. Ooh, okay, this is kicking up a little bit. I like it. Damn. That looks so rad. Very happy with that so far. Looks like next up is going to be this, some leg stuff. So far, looks like we're pretty much done with the torso. If you want a little size comparison, just the chest piece for this dreadnought is about the size of a Primaris Space Marine, which is quite a big fella in his own regard. Hey, I reset my chat. I'm sorry. Eventually that problem will get sorted out too, I hope. Gotta go, man. Oh, okay, yes. Sorry, I hope I didn't miss you. I hope I didn't miss your message. Goodbye and have a good night. Ever listened to Devin Townsend? I don't think I have listened to Devin Townsend. You'll have to send me a couple of starter tracks. Could listen to them not at work. Because I would never ever do such a wicked thing. 51 and 52. Surprised you didn't start Black Templars. Well, I do like Black Templars a lot, but there is another fella in our group that plays Black Templars, so I decided to go with something that no one else had. But I am a big Imperial Fist fan. I love the Templars. These fill my niche of knight guy with swords, and quite frankly, as I've gotten into their lore more, I really like Dark Angels a lot. I think they've got some cool shit going on with them. Black Templars were... Yeah, I know. I'm glad I got on just before I could get called a bandwagoner. I did read up on the stuff with the Rock getting attacked by Vashtor and everything. I'm surprised they didn't bring him back then and there, but... Hey, you know what? They want to give us a Primarch? I'll take it. And if not, I'm just going to buy that Forge World Lionel Johnson model at some point anyway, because holy shit, that thing looks amazing. It's gorgeous. The only thing that really annoys me, honestly, is the Fallen themselves, just because I think the black and like red color scheme is so cool, but you can't really run it. Like I have it on my librarian, but I feel like that's like different. It's also not Dark Ages. I call them the Emerald Griffins because I want to be free to do my own shit. But um, yeah, that old school paint scheme is so good. I think most of the Heresy art direction is like a little bit better than the normal stuff that we get, quite frankly. Okay, gosh. Look at these complicated little instructions here. 56, 57, and 59. I believe those are somewhere around here. It's 57. Okay, so they're just on opposite sides. Totally agree, just don't have the room for heresy kits. Yeah. Like, listen, I love Death Guard in 40k, but like, the Dusk Raiders and the Death Guard in 30k, so much better. I mean, really, it was mostly just like Ultramarines and Fists. Oh, dude, 30k Thousand Suns. Again, I just love that color scheme way more. Where is 59? Do we have 59? Good golly. I guess it's not on this one. Yep, there it is. Get out of there, you wee cunt. Ooh. We'll do it the smart guy way. I don't think it matters which way is up. So we've got this doodad that goes in here. And what the fuck? Okay, so we're oriented that way. What are you sending me? Okay, I can't read that right now. $30K White Scars just want to go fast road motorcycles left behind the cons just like me. See, if there's one faction I'm like don't have a lot of info on, it's White Scars, besides just kind of like that base level like we're Mongolian biker guys, and we're pretty chill, but also really good sword fighters. I would definitely be down to, like, if there's like a good book for them, I would read it gladly because they do seem cool. Shit, we're still live. Yeah, we're still live. Not for too much longer. I'll probably finish up this little bit here because I do got to get my fat little ass to bed. Gosh, we got the first 3D printed piece on, and I think it looks swell. Scars is pretty good. The book's just called Scars. I'll put it on the list. There are so many 40K books. It's like eldritch horror thinking about having to read all the 40K books. I guess a lot of them are just short stories, but still, it's a lot. No, it was on this one, right? Yeah. Enough for the day. Yeah, have a good one, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be right behind you, honestly. No one mind can handle all that knowledge. Yeah, unironically. Finally eating my dinner at 2100. Why'd you wait so long? Do you have to drive into work tomorrow? I probably could. You don't have to answer that. You can answer that later. Okay, that step's done. That wasn't too bad. I thought that was gonna really suck ass. And that's gonna go there, I assume. Oh gosh, alright. Well, looking at that page looks a lot like a stopping point for someone who has a 9 o'clock bedtime. But we're pretty close. These legs honestly don't look too bad to build. And then we got the arms. We got to do our weapon options, which is going to be plasma. Plasma and, I don't know, maybe the flamer. I like the idea of having a flamer. I like the idea of having auto hits, so. But yeah, of course we're going plasma. So what are we going to have? We'll have the wings on the back here. And then these are going to be the shoulder pads, I'm sure. Actually. Oh, baby. I'll wait to put these on, but look at that. That's some fucking heat right there, man. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's sick as shit. Damn. Fuck yeah. Mm-mm-mm. We love to see it. All right. I will probably... I might finish or do most of this off camera. Maybe what I'll do is I'll save the final touches for next art stream, and I'll finish it up at the start of that and then get into some painting. I'm going to need some free time to myself coming up soon, so that'll do it. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much, Gus, for the 3D prints. Big hype. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. All three of you now. But it is time for me to go to bed, so